Good morning friends. Today we are going to discuss about the elements of which is used for visual image or visual photo interpretation and the digital image interpretation. And first we are going to see about the elements which are used for or the elements which are considering while interpreting a visual photo or a visual image. And these are all the elements which we are going to consider while interpreting an element or uh, tone, color, size, shape, texture of an image, height, shadow, site, association, etc. First, we are going to discuss about the tone. Tone means the relative brightness or a color of a particular image. This picture shows the two different colors, one brighter tone and also the darker tone. Brighter tone indicates the sand and the darker tone indicates the water. That we can be able to differentiate, which is used to differentiate a image, proper objects in a particular image. And second one, we are going to discuss about the size, which is the scale of a particular image. Shape, which refers to the outline or configuration of a particular object or an individual object. And next, coming to the texture. Texture means it determines the overall smoothness and coarseness of a particular image. Pattern means the arrangements of a feature in a image. And then coming to shadow, it is known as two opposite respects, means it has a reflect in some light is known as shadow, and that we are very difficult to distinguish in a particular image. And next we are going to discuss about the site. It refers to the topographic and geographic location of a particular image. And association refers to the certain occurrence of certain features which is related to the image. For example, school along with the playground. And next we'll see about the digital image processing. After getting the information or after getting the data or in a by a sensor, data can need to produce a processed image, and that data can be analyzed and interpreted by a computer. And that can and this image processing has two distinct strategies. First one is the displayed image, and and also the information in a particular image is conveyed as it is. And second one is that image can be processed and the informative part of a data is retained and the rest of the data can be discarded. That information part can be enhanced for future specific application. And second one is digital data. It is nothing but the array of numbers consisting of 0 to 225 and 2D array of individual picture element known as pixels, and that pixels can be arranged in a columns and rows. And for digital image interpretation, we have to consider the radiometric and geometric characteristics of a particular image. And first we are going to discuss about the radiometric characteristics of an image. In this, the reflected wavelength from the ground is measured as the intensity of value by pixels, and that intensity is digitized and recorded by a digital number that also be stored with finite digits or number of bits. And coming to the geometric characteristics of an image, it is nothing but the process of sampling and quantization of electromagnetic energy which is detected by the sensors, and that it has two different views. One is field of view and another one is instantaneous field of view. Field of view means angle which corresponds angle of view which by sensor can effectively detectable means. And instantaneous field of view means angle which corresponds to the ground resolution or a particular sampling unit. And third one is swath width. It is nothing but the amount of area or the width of area on the ground corresponding to the field of view. And coming to the digital image processing. In the digital image processing, we have four functions or four categories as follows. First one is pre-processing, second one is image enhancement, third one is image transformation, fourth one is image classification and analysis. Pre-processing. Before going to main data analysis and instruction of information in a particular data, we have to pre-process a data. Pre-processing is done with two corrections. One is radiometric and second one is geometric. Radiometric corrections includes irregularities and corrections in the unwanted atmospheric noise, and the geometric correction includes the distortion in a geometry by the sensor. And second one is image enhancement. It is nothing but the correction in the appearance of a imagery, or the appearance of a imagery is improved by a software system to assist in a better way for visual interpretation and also for analysis. Third one is image transformation. It is also similar to the image enhancement, but image enhancement has single band data analysis. In case of image transformation, it has multiple spectral bands. For example, while doing arithmetic operations, it also can be performed with new image display highlightment or enhancement, etc. And finally, we have discussed about image classification and analysis. These image classification and analysis are digitally identify and classify the pixels in a data itself, and this can be categorized into two different ways. One is supervised classification, second one is unsupervised classification. Supervised classification, as the image processing software system is developed and used for statistical characterization of a reflectance in an information class, that is known as training set, and that can be classified and examined by the reflectance of each pixels. And second one is unsupervised classification. In this unsupervised classification, the classification is done automatically, means the pixels can be segregated into a groups of similar specific characteristics known as clustering. Clustering is nothing but the splitting or merging of similar charactered pixels in a informed data. That's all about the elements and digital image processing in the visual image interpretation. um, um, Digital image processing, and if you have any doubts, you can contact me anytime. Thank you.